Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up for a wild ride through the glittering, chaotic universe of Meghan Markle's American Riviera Orchard Instagram, a place where dried flowers masquerade as luxury, cakes crumble under scrutiny, and a one-pot spaghetti recipe has the internet howling with laughter. Welcome to the latest chapter in Meghan's quest to build a lifestyle empire, where every post feels like a fever dream of Montecito chic gone gloriously awry. Let's start with the star of this bizarre show, a one-pot spaghetti dish so lackluster it needed two charismatic guys to save it from culinary oblivion. Picture this: a steaming pot, a splash of sauce, and a recipe so bland it could double as elevator music. Spaghetti, the dish your grandma perfected with a jar of marinara, is now Meghan's attempt at a gourmet revolution. But fear not, because her guest chefs, bursting with charm and actual personality, tossed in some chicken and a dash of wit to rescue her watery noodles. These guys, with their infectious laughter and natural chemistry, accidentally stole the spotlight, turning Meghan's post into an unintentional comedy special. Honestly, they're the real MVPs of this Instagram fiasco, and the internet agrees, they should be running her account. But wait, the plot thickens. Enter the wine bottle that's got everyone squinting in confusion. Zoom in, and you'll spot what looks like a paper towel roll, or maybe a frozen insert, lurking inside. Is this high-end winemaking, or a craft project gone rogue? Meghan's trying to sell sophistication, but this bottle screams, "I found this in my recycling bin," and called it couture. Then there's the infamous cake, a dry, mint leaf-dotted disaster that looks like it was styled for a photo shoot and forgotten on the counter. No one wants to eat it, and no one knows why it exists. Is it a product? A metaphor? A cry for help? Without context, it's just a sad pastry floating in Instagram limbo, accompanied by dried flour sprinkles that resemble something you'd sweep off a porch. These sprinkles, touted as elevated, are the backbone of her brand's aesthetic, but they are giving Etsy clearance rack, not luxury. And here's the kicker: she's not even selling them anymore. So, what's the point? Is this a lifestyle brand, a wine ad, or Meghan's personal vision board? The internet is begging for answers, and the silence is deafening. Speaking of silence, Meghan's main Instagram has been quieter than a library since July 4th, leaving American Riviera Orchard to churn out content that feels like a Pinterest algorithm on overdrive. No captions, no clarity, just vibes, and not the aspirational kind. For a brand built on empowering women, it's curious that Meghan only recently started crediting collaborators, like the chefs who saved her pasta. Is she finally listening to the critics? Maybe taking notes from Jen, the original video creator, who called out her lack of authenticity. Or perhaps she's just too busy curating her next humble brag post, timed perfectly for her birthday, where she'll likely tout her roles as CEO, mom, and culinary genius in one breathless caption. But let's talk about the real scandal. This is a brand with no soul, no consistency, and no charm. Meghan's selling an image of elegance, but the result is a chaotic mix of soggy noodles, questionable wine, and cakes that look like they are auditioning for a baking fail compilation. The internet's response: savage. Commenters are tearing into her $14 shortbread mix from a previous launch, comparing it to overpriced flour with a side of delusion. "My kid could make better pasta," one user quipped, while another begged, "Meghan, call your dad, apologize to William and Kate, and rethink this whole brand." The shade is relentless, and honestly, it's hard to argue. Those mint leaves on the cake. They are not decorative, they are desperate. The flour sprinkles. Less gourmet, more "I found these in my garden." And the wine bottle. It's the visual equivalent of a shrug.